Back to the channel where we all can learn and grow together. If this is your first time, I want to welcome you and thank you for joining me today. And I want to encourage you, if you like what's going on here around Wrenches and Boards channel, subscribe and hit the bell's notification so you don't miss out on anything. And I'm going to go ahead and do an update vlog video. I haven't done one in a while, and I do apologize. Most of what I've been doing is trying to keep up with the yard work around here. With a push mower, it's been kind of chasing my tail. But, hate to make excuses. But I'm going to go ahead and try and start getting back into the routine of trying to make vlog videos. And if I got to make a video of me just mowing grass, well, you know, I'm going to try and do a better job of keeping you all informed of, you know, up to date with what's going on around here. And one thing I like to show you is something just recently I've done is involving these tree starts. What you see here is a couple of tree starts in some bags. They came from an electric company that had an open to the public meeting, and they gave those away. So I took them out of the bags to start with, and then I began loosening the soil at the roots, loosening the roots up to plant them in these pots. They're fairly young, so I'm gonna wait till next spring to plant them, but they're gonna kind of get nurtured in these pots until I can plant them. But other than that, I wanted to talk about my garden. Still getting some things, still zucchini, squash, and going out there and getting peppers every now and again, kind of sharing some stuff, shared some cherry tomatoes with my mother-in-law and stuff. We're still getting a lot of produce out of it. The beans is kind of, since then, after about the third picking, they kind of start getting rubbery and hollow, so had to pull the beans up. And some things done pretty good, and other things I had some beetles eating at them and stuff. And a lot of things did good, and for a last minute garden, I'm definitely very pleased and very happy and glad I was able to get a garden out. But I am going to start working on making the garden area bigger for next year. I like to plant a bigger garden and be able to also spread some of the things out. Some things was planted a little too close, but I'm planning on making it bigger. And what this is a part of my basement, and these are various cans I've been building up of different paints and different stuff. But like this one here is in a mixed ink area, and it was like around $3 I paid for it. But I'm just using this here for two purposes. One, to build supplies I might need for the house, and also other things, materials, different stuff. This here is eventually going to be a emergency type kit. If I'm gonna have one upstairs, and I'm also have this one. They're gonna be emergency kits I'm gonna put together with extra flashlights, batteries, you know, whatever you need just in case you need something for an emergency, you know, extras, whatever, for situations, power goes out, snowed in, something like that. I'm gonna be putting together, buying stuff here and there, and putting together stuff for that type of scenario. But I brought you down here because these are some stuff I've been buying. Here's some yellow wire some family members ended up giving me so I could kind of reuse this. And here's some wire I bought. The reason why I went with this one is because my I have a couple tools that, especially like my MIG welder and a few other tools, is going to need to be ran on 30 amp. So I bought wire. I'm still learning what these numbers mean, but I know what this here is for 30 amp applications. I don't really know enough to be able to tell you the meaning of those wires, but I got a 50-foot spool and a 25 spool, pretty reasonable. And I'm also some areas gonna have 20 amp outlets, and then some is gonna have 30. Right now I just bought these because they're reasonable in price, and those are a few 20 amp outlets. But this is a start on buying stuff. I know I still need like the breakers, I need like junction boxes, I need all kinds of other stuff, but this is a start. And if anybody could tell me what this is, I would love to get people's input and kind of get educated on that. I think it's kind of neat. I don't know what it's really for. And when I find out, I may not have wanted to know. I don't know, but it's kind of cool and something down here. But this here is kind of my basement. It's not nothing special, but we'll go back upstairs and I like to go ahead and take the opportunity to go ahead and continue on with the shout outs, shouting out some channels. Some are kind of older channels that have been good friends with, and some are new channels. I'm going to try and kind of throw a little bit of mix each time. There'll be a handful, or 3 or 4 here and there, and eventually I hope I can get to everybody. The list keeps on growing though, but as long as there's really good content and good channels, which I know there will be, I'm going to continue to try and do shout outs each video. Eventually it may just end up going down to 1 channel per video, but I want to continue to do this to show my appreciation back to everybody out there. So the first channel I want to shout out is a really good young man. He's a hard worker. He recently got some land that he's developing and doing a lot of stuff on there. He's a really hard worker. I appreciate his channel and his friendship to this channel, and that is Andy's Backyard and Shop. If you haven't got a chance to check out Andy's Backyard and Shop's channel, I highly suggest and would very much appreciate it if you check his channel out. Show him some support. I'm going to leave links to all these channels in my description below. If you want to click on the description and check those links out, I would greatly appreciate if you would check those out. And the next channel is a new channel, and Home in the Sticks gave him a shout out, but that's how I was able to go over to his channel. But his channel is very awesome. He's got a bunch of raised beds, he's doing some gardening in, he's got trees, he's got all kinds of gardening stuff he's doing. So if you like gardening channels and you have not heard of the Mississippi Gulf Coast Gardener, I highly suggest you check him out. I'm going to leave a link to one of his videos in my description below. So we'd greatly appreciate it again if you would give that a look. This next channel, I'm very bad at pronunciating some names, and I do not want to mess your name up that bad. So I'm unfortunately to put this channel's name out, I'm gonna have to type it in right here. I do apologize, but I don't want to burger your name up, and again I apologize. But this person has a really good channel. They post new videos up about every couple weeks. He's got videos on making a greenhouse. He's got a video. I'm going to put a link to a video in the description below of him giving a tour of his property in a barn and this and that. And it's a really cool video. But I would appreciate it and thank you in advance. Check these channels out. If you're already subscribed and supporting these channels, I'm sure they appreciate it and I appreciate it too. And just continue to support this community. It's an awesome community, and I'm very thankful to be a part of it. And I just thank you again for watching my channel, watching and supporting me, and it really means a lot to me, and it keeps me motivated to keep wanting to strive to do more and more around here and keep bringing you content. So I really appreciate it, and thanks again for watching. Stay awesome, stay safe, find your start, reach your goals, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.